All right, Nayan, Spider-Man 4. It's Spider-Man time again, and you know what happens with Spider-Man, don't you? Rumors. Rumors, all these leaks and spoilers, everything comes out for this. We're going to be put through the blender once again, mate, because it's running rampant. But hey, it's meant to be shooting at the end of this year, out of nowhere apparently. But there's no one to direct it right now. And so the names that have been stated as, I guess, supposed finalists or being eyed to direct the films: Sam Raimi, Spider-Man 4. We got Redemption Time, perhaps. He could be back in, directing the web-slinging character again. Also, John Francis Daly and Jonathan Goldstein. They directed Game Night and Dungeons and Dragons. They are also in contention alongside Jon Favreau, who did Iron Man and a part of the Mandalorian show. Drew Goddard, who did Bad Times at the El Royale and Cabin in the Woods. So we'll cover up those ones before, and then we'll talk about some other rumors that are in this little segment that we got. But yeah, what are your thoughts on the directing? Who is your perfect fit, even if I didn't just name them before? Do you have anyone in mind?
Not really. Probably not Sam Raimi. He had his chance, and then he had his chance in the MCU with Multiverse of Madness, and that was not as good as we thought it was going to be. If I had to pick one out of these four, it would definitely be John Francis Daly and Jonathan Goldstein. I think they'll just be able to bring just a different creative visual and shot take to Spider-Man. I mean, we all know Game Night and Dungeons and Dragons had like some really creative shots in that, so imagine what they can do with the spider like swinging around, you know. I mean, we talked about in Challenges how they had like a shot from the ball's point of view. What about the web's point of view? How insane would that be?
We've had that before, I'm pretty sure, in Amazing Spider-Man, the first one. The first point of view.
What? No, the point of view off the web's been shot.
Oh, right.
Crazy, but inventive. Never before seen. Jon Favreau, he's also just so safe with MCU. You know, he did Iron Man. That's the one that started it all. He's just absolutely safe. And then also The Mandalorian. He did good work on that. So he's probably the most safe director to go to if Marvel or MCU wants a consistently good film. They could easily go to Jon Favreau, and the fact that he also has that relationship with Tom Holland and chemistry, I think it's pretty much a God given to give it to Favreau right now. Haven't seen Cabin in the Woods or Bad Times at the El Royale.
Yeah.
God, I think I need glasses. Oh my God. So I can't really comment on that director, but yeah, I think John Francis Daly and Jonathan Goldstein will be my two picks.
I'm glad you said that, because those would be my picks as well. I really loved what they did with both of those movies, Game Night, Dungeons and Dragons. They remind me very similar of, in terms of style and the humor that they can do, to Phil Lord and Christopher Miller, the two who are, kind of spearheading those Spider-Verse movies. So if those directors there could translate to Spider-Man, then John Francis Daly and Jonathan Goldstein could easily translate to Spider-Man, and would actually, I think, create a pretty interesting movie visually, and one that's actually really funny, far more, or like better than the MCU humor, which we're getting accustomed to right now. It's not great. Sam Raimi, it's hard. I want him to have redemption because of Spider-Man 3 and the studio interference in that. He's done the best live-action Spider-Man movie to date. No Way Home is very close, in my opinion. But Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man 1, both amazing movies, and they stand at the top of comic book movies in terms of the live-action ones, at least. So I'd want him to have a sort of like a redemption day and get like his hands on that character again a little bit. I wouldn't be against it. The only thing that makes me pause a little bit is just that his tone that he would want to go for with the character just wouldn't suit what the character's been like already. We're gonna have a Thor situation where Spider-Man goes from like making all these quips and stuff to just being a real serious character who's kind of just sulking all the time. And it just wouldn't work. I really loved what he did with the Spider-Man ones, but it's in a different universe, it's a different time, and a different kind of character. This one's a character that just doesn't suit Raimi and his style and what he would probably want to go for this one. Otherwise, Jon Favreau can fuck off. He's in Star Wars. He doesn't need to be in... I don't need him in any more MCU things, at least from the directing perspective. I think he's had his time. And it's just too safe of an option to get anything interesting from it. And then Drew Goddard, he could really do something. I've seen both his biggest movies of Cabin in the Woods and Bad Times at El Royale. Amazing when it comes to that visual style. He could put such a interesting aesthetic to the Spider-Man movie. So I wouldn't be mad if he got the job either. But yeah, John Francis Dale and Jonathan Goldstein, I think that'd be pretty good. To cap off our little Spidey segment here, Sydney Sweeney. I was just going to throw this one in because I thought it was interesting. I wanted to get your take on it. A big rumor right now. So people watching, don't take this with a grain of salt, okay? Sydney Sweeney's been rumored to play Black Cat in Spider-Man 4. Thoughts on that? Would she suit the role?
I swear I've seen this like a while ago. If it's a rumor, then fan casting for sure in regards to Sydney Sweeney playing Black Cat. I think she'll do fine. I mean, she needs her Marvel redemption, you know. Madam Web, no one saw it. And she's quite keen to redeem herself. I think she's publicly said that she wants to redeem herself as well. And I think Black Cat is a good little fit for her as well. You know, it's not a main sort of character. Just think of Black Cat as Catwoman, you know, like she could literally be in it for like 10 minutes, similar to Zoe Kravitz in the Batman. So she doesn't have to have a big part. But yeah, I could see it. I could get on board with it.
Yeah, for sure. The thing that I could get on board with is like, you know, Sydney Sweeney, Zendaya, they've been in Euphoria together. You know, her with Tom Holland as well. They're all in that same like age bracket, so it just it feels right in a sense. You're not going to get some like really old Black Cat coming in and get some weird dynamic with Spider-Man. So I think it would work well. I'd love to see what she could bring to the role. And yeah, redemption for Madam Web. I think everyone needs a little bit of redemption after that. But yeah, what do you guys think about Spider-Man 4? Sam Raimi, is he the right guy? Do we want to see a little redemption arc for him? Or perhaps Jonathan Goldstein and John Francis Daly? You know, they could be a good fit as well. Who do you think should direct it? Let us know down below in the comments. And also you can let us know about Sydney Sweeney being Black Cat if that's something that you'd like. All right.